It's your boy Zappa, two-time cosplay champ, and welcome back to Super Robot Wars Alpha Gaiden. So, had I stopped ZEON, I think more enemies, according to the guide, more enemies would have shown up. What's that? Dang, boy! Really? I mean, this makes sense for those to go. But all three of those went after Dyke instead of ZEON. I'll check to see if Elchi has shown up as a sub-pilot yet, 'cause she's shouting orders. Why doesn't she have spells? Logic, please. Assume formation. Alright. So what I want. Come on. Can you get me action in? Alright. Rifle. Pew! I suppose I could have gone for more enemies, but this is fine. Oh. Look at this. Show all the animations, as much as we can. Yes, yes it does. This might be a nice short stage, just like the old days. Was the other Vulcans. I think those are going to be the head ones. Get that dirt off my shoulders. Of course, I would go to open the window when that happens. But hey, it's hot. High power computer, man. Too much high power. Alright. And of course, well, this is good. Good job, Kotset. Iron Punchy! Gotta say, for reusing the same grunts over and over, I appreciate that they gave them different colors. Because then it doesn't always seem like they're all the same, and there might be some statistical differences, or at least pilot stats, but that is some clunky ass walking. But you just got punched by a 100-meter robot. Your body was not ready. You know who you are.
The
innocent might have given those guys way more than they bargained for. No bonuses. I probably should have gone ahead and gone with the more enemies. Jiron, what's the big idea acting on your own and playing a stunt like that? Even if it's to avenge your parents. Hold on a sec. Jiron, you've been with us for the past 3 days, right? Yeah. How many days ago did that temp guy kill your parents? You were killed a week ago. A week? What's so funny? I mean, someone's looking for their parents' killer even after a whole week? You're a hell of a guy, aren't you? What's that supposed to mean exactly? Beats me. Yeesh. So we've been helping someone avenge a week-old crime? You're the one in the wrong for not settling that matter in 3 days. Tim's the one in the right. He can cut and run. You're the bad guy here for chasing him down. Why is that wrong? My mom and pa were killed. Oh, come on. Running for 3 days trying to take Zabongo for yourself? You're even seeking revenge for something that happened over a week ago. That's strange, no matter how you look at it, right? Yeah, you've got no room to complain, even if you get shot from behind. In this world, all grievances must be addressed within 3 days. If we didn't have that law, we couldn't survive. It's a load of bunk. Doesn't even make sense. If Tim wasn't the kind of guy he was, the Iron Gear would have never ended up like this either. Is that so? You're sure you're not because you're in your affairs? Nah. Is that so? You sure it's not because you're dragging us around into your affairs? You're a scary one. You get others all tangled up in whatever you're doing. You just want to do what I want. The only people on Earth who can do that are the innocent. I hear people who disregard the law get singled out by the innocent for punishment. They've got their eye on you. 3-day law is something the innocent established? Yes, that's right. Don't tell me you guys didn't know either. Getting off scot-free after 3 days, no matter what crime you commit, you don't consider that strange. Holy shit, this guy agrees with me. What the fuck? Our world has plenty of guys who'd avenge their parents regardless of how long it took. Yo, people are cool. Of course, that's assuming they even had parents to start with. You're nuts! You'll be in big trouble if you keep that up and draw the innocent's attention. Okay. So they're really afraid of this innocent. Well, whatever the case, the fact of the matter remains we're being targeted by the breakers. I'm going to sleep with one eye open until we reach P point. The point? The innocent's payment point. It's the only place where we can meet with them. We can trade in these blue stones. There's all sorts of stuff to get. Meeting with the innocent, huh? Maybe that'll give us more insight into the world. But you know, that tent guy come and attack us at any time like last time. We'll worry about that if it comes up. But Jiron, no more going off on your own and acting like your own, okay? Captain's orders. I won't give up until I avenge my ma and pa. Getting so bent out of shape over something that happened over a week ago, it's just plain weird. Being honest. If you let it bother you that much, then you'll get all dried up and wrinkly. Ew. Why is it? See, Tetsuya understands. Those land masses look a little funky. Let's see there. That looks like we're in some kind of Canada region. South America's all jacked up, funny looking. The Caribbean's now more land. There's a landmass connecting Antarctica, South America, and everything over to Africa. Saudi Arabia seems to have split and shifted. India is a lot more north to Africa than anything. Australia looks like a fucking crab blob. The Americas and Europe and everything seems all dried up. And yeah. Wait, no. Do I have it backwards? I think I do have it backwards, because on the right, that looks like that could be Mexico, and it could be that South America got split wide the hell open. No, that doesn't make sense either. But then that could also be Japan over there in the top right. No, that could only be Japan if that was Asia. Yeah, and usually North America is on, in these kind of maps, North America is on the left side, Japan's over on the right side. And if you really look at it, where our bleeping is, that looks like a face, and then a red eye is where the location's coming from. P. Pointal. Is that all you have to report, Temp Shalom? Yep, that's it. Had a hell of a time thanks to that law-breaking varmint. The Iron Gear, ZEON Amos, and some irregulars. They can become more dangerous than expected. Crossing pretty dangerous forwards here too, you know. I think it's about time I started getting a little better treatment around these parts. Watch what you say, Temp. Don't forget that you're being employed by the innocent. I'm not saying that to you, mister. I'm saying that to your own bosses, ain't honcho. With these crummy breakers I've been stuck with lately, it's too dangerous to go up against them. In that case, I've already got a plan laid out. Oh? The Iron Gear is headed to P Point to make a bluestone payment. They'll be punished there for disturbing the innocent's order. That's strange. I thought Commander Beale would order you put on probation. We've given you a mission to ensure that the civilians keep on fighting in this land of Zora. But those youngsters in the Iron Gear and Zumbuckle can destroy the whole system. We favor the strong, but they seem to be an entirely different breed. It's still too early for their breed to flourish. They need punishment, not probations. So who's going to deliver it? Vickman, although he was originally called here as a countermeasure to deal with the people coming from the moon. Vickman, huh? Just like I figured. I'll leave the negotiations with him up to you. Be sure to get him good and riled up. How about giving me some info on these people coming from the moon? All the breakers you're gathering through me are going to have a blast with them, aren't they? Without end, without info on the enemy, it's hard for those guys to fight, you know? And that's nothing to say to the fact that I don't even believe people live on the moon. There's no need to answer that. Proceed as planned. And in particular, gather as much info on the irregulars as you can. I want you to report every last detail. And we're back to the menu, and in under an hour. That took even less time than the last stage. But I digest all this delicious Blue Mountain Dew. We'll see you next time on Super Robot Wars Alpha Gaiden. It's your boy Zappa, ZEON.